So, welcome to the wonderful podcast, the Loveall Sales Podcast. Thank you for Miss Katie for coming on. First of all, tell a little quick bio. What do you do? How long have you been in the car industry? Just tell a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, okay. So I have been in the car business now for a little over 8 years.
Okay.
I right now I'm at Oxmoor Ford in Louisville, Kentucky, doing sales. But I also have done. I started in the BDC, and then 2 months in, moved to the floor, moved into finance for 3 years, and then back selling now.
Okay. So, how was the transition? Or actually, let me back that up. How did you find BDC?
Um, it started out as an interim job, like just kind of to hold me over until I found something else. Never thought I would be in the car business. Even when I was a kid, I was like going to get my car serviced. It's like, this is the worst thing ever. I hate sitting here. I hate car dealerships. Why would I ever work here? So it's crazy. Never thought I would. But I started in the internet department. One of my old bosses hired me in as an interim job. And 2 months in, I was okay. I was getting pretty good at it. I mean, I don't know. I was getting better on the phone. And so then I asked, I want to make more money. So I was like, hey, can I move to the floor? And they're like, yeah, sure. So so
What
then I moved to the floor. Yeah. Huh?
brand?
Hyundai.
Monday. Okay. So, keep going. So, now you're on the floor.
Yeah. So now I'm on the floor and I'm the only girl. And they hired a couple of other women that like kind of came and went like throughout my 3 years on the floor there. But I my first month I only sold like 7 cars. It was not great. I didn't think I could do it. I
Why? Just why though?
it was really overwhelming, and like I wasn't as good at like I knew I started to learn the product really well, but the negotiating, the sales skills, my confidence wasn't there. So I remember like crying a lot and being like to one of my mentors, and I was like, I can't do this. And they're like, yes, you can. You're gonna do great. And actually, it wasn't until I want to say a couple months in, probably 3 months in, Hyundai came out with what's called a walk around competition.
Oh,
So every year they do, I guess they just started it where actually I don't know how long they had it going on, but they give you a fake scenario and you have to present in front of judges a vehicle. So it's usually like a top trim vehicle in a fake scenario. So there's a couple of different levels. There's like the district, the regional, and then national. And so I was like, I'm gonna do this because the winner of the nationals gets 10 grand. And I was like, why wouldn't I do this? It's free to do. So I did that. I won the district. I went to the regionals in Chicago, and I didn't do very well the first year. But that's kind of when it like propelled my confidence to learn more. And I was like really, really good at product knowledge. The second year I did it, I got third at regional in Chicago. And yeah, that was pretty good. I remember like it was just really fun. It was just really fun. So I was doing also all the videos, like promoting different vehicles during the week. They like designated me. They're like, well, you are the walk around girl. So you get to do all the videos. So that was fun. Um, and then I was selling pretty consistently between 15 and 20 cars a month. Some months over 20. So I was doing good. And our management had changed quite a bit. And then we got a steady GM, and he kind of fostered my growth. And then we got another new GM. And yeah, and then that's when I got promoted into finance.
Okay, so back up just a tad bit. So when you said that that helped create your confidence, so just by going to regional, which is a huge accomplishment, that's what kind of just like made you feel better, more secure to like start selling 20 cars, 15 cars a month?
Yeah. So I would say I started really just learning all about the vehicles, like every trim, every feature, and then selling from like a knowledge standpoint. And then my negotiating skills probably honestly weren't even the best then, but I was really good at like building value in the product.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I just sold.
And you mentioned that a couple girls came like in and out of the dealership, and a lot of dealerships
Yeah,
don't have any girls. So
right.
what does it take to be successful from a woman's standpoint if you're going into a male driven industry, because 90% are guys, if not 95%? What does it take to be successful?
I think you have to have a pretty thick skin. Well, it's not for everyone, or just be a little bit crazy, honestly. Because sometimes I know, sometimes I don't have this thick skin. Sometimes I'll just like, if I get overwhelmed, like tears will just come out of my eyes, and I'm like, I don't know why. I'm not even sad, but I'm just overwhelmed. But I think just it helps that like every day. I like that every day is different. I think that and that like I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like I love what I do. And so sometimes it doesn't even feel like a real job. I get to go to work and I get to talk to a bunch of people and I get to, sell them a car and to make money doing it. It's great. But to be the only girl, it's like a monopoly. Sometimes they like even right now, if they were to want to hire another girl, I'd be like, I don't think you should do it. Cause I really want to be the only girl in there. I love working with all guys. Cause honestly, sometimes girls can be a little bit dramatic, including myself. But like, I don't know. I think it's an advantage to be a girl in the car business.
I agree. And you have a quote this month. What's your theme this month? Right now,
Oh yeah. It's beat the boys.
and are you beating the boys?
Yes.
How many cars you got out?
I have 18 and a half out.
And right now it is the 25th of the month. So you
Yeah.
have about 21 working days. So you're almost selling a car a day, almost, roughly speaking.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So then
Yeah.
you went from sales to finance. What
Mhm.
you want to go in finance? Did they just throw it out there? Did you want to go into it? How did that transition? Because a lot of people want to get into finance.
Yeah, so I wanted to get into finance. Like when I started, even in the BDC, I remember our office, the BDC office was right next door to a finance manager's office, and there was like a little window in between. Like obviously, she kept it closed all the time, but I remember being like, "What do you do?" I kind of maybe want to do that. So even from when I was in the BDC, I was like, maybe I want to get a finance. And they're like, "Well, you got to sell first." And so I was like, "Yeah." So I didn't really know what I was getting into when I went into the business office. And obviously it makes so much sense now that yeah, you had to sell first. Because um yeah, it's a lot. And it was a lot of like managing different groups of people, like you have to appease the not just the customer, but you have to manage like the work with the banks and then the other desk managers and then the salespeople. So yeah, I want to say that. Well, I did it for 3 years, so I want to say that I must have been all right at it. But at the end of the day, I think that I'm probably better suited for the sales floor.
Why?
Probably, I just don't. I like spending time with customers and getting to know them. And when you're in the business office, it's such a quick transaction. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. and it's not like very personable. So now that I'm like and back on the floor, looking back, I'm like, was I truly happy in the business office, or was I just like happy with the money I was making? Hard to say.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't dislike it, but I think I'm happier selling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Then you transitioned back into sales.
Yeah.
Are you happier doing sales now, or would you rather be back in the finance office?
No, I'm happy doing sales. So at first I wasn't, because to be completely transparent, it wasn't my choice to go back into sales. But now I'm like, yeah, I think this is better suited for me. Cause I mean, I really like it better. It's a lot less stressful. I don't handle stress very well. I feel like my baseline is just like anxiety all the time. So so yeah, I like selling.
Okay.
And I'm getting a lot better now
Yeah.
with your program.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So when you got back out of it, the first month, how many cars did you sell? So you went from Hyundai to Ford
No, so I actually was, after I got out of finance at Hyundai, I sold there for another year
at Hyundai.
at Hyundai.
Okay.
My first month, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't jazzed. I did not care. After I got like kind of demoted, so to speak, after getting out of finance. I was just coasting, not very passionate about going back to sales. Um, but then I slowly started, like get back into the groove of things. So that happened I started back in sales in May 1st of, what is this year? 2023?
25.
No, I mean, I know this year's 25, but yeah, yeah, I mean, like in 2023 is when I started back in sales.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I sold for another year. And then uh things happen and I'm now at the Ford store at Oxmoor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You work with one of my favorite people in the car business, Tim Robinson.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
He's fantastic.
He used to be my GM. Is he a GSM?
He's our general sales manager.
Great
And
guy.
he's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I love him.
Good managers, great managers, leaders they're everything, because some managers are not good people.
Well, not only is he like so good at like the job, but he's really good at managing people and like keeping me at like sane sometimes, because I get overwhelmed sometimes. And he's like my go-to. We call it the outside office, where we'll go outside and just like have a little chat real quick and I'll feel better. So,
Yeah. So when
yeah.
you Ford, you've been there for 3 months?
At Ford? No, I've
Yeah.
been there since February.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how many were you averaging the first few months?
Oh, like 10 to 15.
Okay.
Not a lot. No. I kind of, I mean, I was excited to be at Ford, but I lost my book of business from Hyundai, and I didn't really know like where to start, how to create my own leads, how to do anything. Even though I'd been in it a while, it sounds crazy, but I was like, I don't know what to do. So I just was waiting on the lot to give me customers. And no, it's not a good strategy. It's really a crapshoot. And so a lot of luck. And then my best months, this is so far we're not even through this month, but it's been my best month. My next best month was like 17 cars. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's a good job. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Like, So I know my wife made a post because you signed up for the first training program, and my
Mm-hmm.
made a post to generate leads, and then that's when you commented, and I called you, and you're like, "Yeah, I need to find my passion again. We got to start selling more cars," and that's how we kind of
Yeah.
intersected between me and you.
Yes. Yeah. I don't even know how I was Facebook friends with you. We have mutual friends, so I don't know. But I'm so thankful that we were.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. Cause it's really it's like propelled me to want to be better.
yeah. And you're also working harder than ever. You're minimizing your downtime. You're planning your day in a certain way. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm planning my day. It is still a bit chaotic. But I feel like I work best. I say that I work best under with chaotic circumstances, but that's just, what I'm used to. So,
Good. And you're leading the board this month. You got 18 and a half cars out. Took off a couple of days last week to go to the Red River Gorge.
mhm.
You're still beating everybody.
Yeah,
So you just got to finish the month strong and be salesman of the month.
that's the plan. Yeah, that's
All
the
right.
plan. It's achievable. So,
So back it up. Like, are you happy you found the car industry?
oh, 100%. Yeah, I remember when I first started selling, my parents were like, "Kate, you have a college education, you're selling cars. What are you doing with your life?" That was their reaction, and I was like, well, "Just let me save like X dollars, and then I'll see what happens." Well, I saved that much money really fast, and I was like, "Well, shoot, I'm not going anywhere," you know. Uh, and then yeah, I just like really liked it, and then they saw like how well I was doing, and they're like, "Okay, yeah." But and to be fair, I studied theater and comparative literature, so like nothing to get a real job with. So I like fell into sales. And there are a lot of transferable skills there. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I don't really see myself doing anything else at this moment.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What all have you learned from the training program? Or the biggest takeaways, I should say?
Okay. Biggest takeaways are to like generating my own leads.
Okay.
So I have been working like my network, and I've gotten a lot of like referrals or friends to come in this month. And then also the service department.
Okay.
Yep. Working service, which I'm still working on finessing. But we have had, I would say one of my most successful sales this month was through service. Not when I say successful, it's like most rewarding. Yeah.
What made it most rewarding? Was that
Well,
the truck?
it was the truck, yeah.
Tell everybody about the story because I love the story.
Yeah, so I called this woman to confirm her service appointment, and she was like, "They're supposed to come out to me." And she got kind of upset. And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm actually just in sales. I wanted to offer a complimentary appraisal on your vehicle while you were here." And I kind of like try to smooth it over. And then she softened up a bit, and we talked for like 10 minutes. And she actually told me, "Oh, well, my husband's actually the one that's gonna be in the market next." And so I sent her, she showed me what he was looking for, like a 250. We happen to have one. So I sent her a link to it. And she said she showed her husband. The next day, she said, "We're gonna hold off for now, but thank you so much. I'll stay in touch when we're back in the market or when we're looking again." She added me on Facebook, and which was awesome. And she started liking my stuff. And then out of the blue, the next month, so that was last month. The next month, so this month, she she randomly texted me. She's like, "Hey, is that truck still there?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, what?" And so it was somehow still here, and it's a miracle. So I was like, it's meant to be. So they came in and they bought the car, and it was just like, it just felt like first off, they're so sweet. And it just like the fruits of my labor were coming to, I'm seeing them after planting some seeds. And I just, yeah, harvesting. It was
Real-
great.
Absolutely. Because if you
Yeah.
just called the list, you would have never got that deal. And I think that's 4 out of service or 3.
3.
3. Okay. So you've got 3 out of service in literally 45, 50 days.
Yeah.
Once we start doing it every single day, you're going to get a
Yeah.
lot
Oh, yeah. A lot more. Yes.
of time management. Remember?
Not my strongest suit, but yes.
So, what does it take for someone to truly be successful in the auto industry?
um, okay. I would say like being open to learning what you don't know. Cause
Okay.
like there's a lot to learn. Like even though I've been selling or been in the industry for 8 years, I'm learning so much. Uh like just about certain objections that I don't know how to overcome, how to generate my own leads. I think it's important to um like stay busy and get on the phone. I know that nobody I know I don't love getting on the phone, but like just get on the phone and just be genuine and talk to people rather than, oh, and one thing that I love is like, I don't want it to be transactional. I want it, to maintain these customers for a long time. And I have customers that like I love and that love me. And I love that. Like who doesn't want to be like, their go-to person. So, yeah, just maintaining a book of business and getting repeat referrals and being the person that everyone knows that sells cars.
Absolutely. And you're amazing at poker, I hear.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like you heard that from me, but I don't know about amazing, but I do okay. I hold my own.
And then you also golf too.
Yes, that I'm definitely less amazing at. I am I've just really started getting into, my dad taught me when I was a kid, but I just started getting into it like much more this year. And yeah, I'm not terrible. I've gotten a couple birdies this season. So, but yeah, I still like 3-putt sometimes. It's my worst part.
It's all right. I don't golf.
Yeah.
Hey, you're better
Yeah.
than so. So tell me this much in the terms of like from sales. If someone's brand new, what do they got to do right out of the gate to be successful?
Like honestly, like shut up and listen. Um, I would say that like if you're able to shadow someone that's good and like then be able to like try and mimic some of the things that they do, learn the steps of the sale.
Yeah.
I would say that. Um, sorry, I'm all over the place, but yeah, learn the steps of the sale, shadow, get on the phone and like try and figure out setting appointments. Like definitely, well, not try and figure out, but set appointments. Um, know your product.
Okay.
Um, to be able to land them on the right car too. Because that's going to take a lot of like time and energy out of the process.
Yes.
So,
One of the worst things someone can do, a dealership can do, is just put people on the floor with no training.
100%. Because I mean, at that point, they're either blowing through ups or, and it's like, how is this customer going to get the experience that they deserve with someone that's new? And then it's also like, there's business out there that is not being had because this new person on the floor, they don't know what to do. So,
And that happened to you last week or the week before, one of the two, and then you overheard a new person. You're like, oh my God, I got to step in. You step in and you get a deal, right?
I had to get a half deal, yes.
Well, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
And then I believe last week on your off day, you sold a couple cars, or it was like the week before on your off day, you sold 3 cars on your off day.
Yeah. I went in for 1 and ended up with 3, which I'm not mad about. I did miss golf that night, but I was okay with it.
So how many hours do you work a week in the car business?
How many hours? Depends on the week, but on average, I'd say like 50,
Good.
55. Yeah.
Is that too much?
I love a good work-life balance. I like work though. So I don't know. Maybe sometimes, but right now, like I'm really grinding. So, because I want to, be salesperson of the month. And I think once I like build the foundation skills that like you're teaching, that I think I can maybe like come off the pedal a little bit, where I don't have to work as many hours. That it'll be like second nature rather than like fumbling around trying to, figure out what I'm going to say on the phone. So,
Yeah. When
yeah.
I sold cars, I on average worked 78 hours each week. That was what I did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind it because
it
I
does,
still get out. I still get out and I golf and I play poker. I go to karaoke. So there you go.
you're a singer too.
I wouldn't classify myself as a singer, but I can sing kind of.
Okay. So what do you sing at karaoke?
Oh, well, I like musicals. But I have branched out more so that like I'll sing songs that people know rather than just musicals. So,
Yeah. All right. So we're about to finish this up. Is there any words that you would like to leave people with, like about the industry, specifically? Like I know we talked about what does a new person have to do. Um, like what would you like to share at the very end in the terms of like what does a person? So many people want to get into finance. How did you get into finance? Was it just you did really good and they're like, hey, this is your next opportunity? Or
that was yeah.
okay,
Yeah, I guess I was doing well. And I remember going to my manager and being like, I like sales, but I want to do something different. And if I don't get, I think I was like almost kind of presented an ultimatum to him. I was like, if I don't get to do this, like have a different opportunity or opportunity for growth, then I'm going to have to go somewhere else.
okay,
Yeah, I was very bold then. And then the next day he was like, do you want to go to finance? And I was like, yes.
okay.
So,
And then you kind of you did it for 3 years, so obviously you enjoyed
mhm.
it, but you don't want to go back to it.
I mean, I haven't thought about it so much. I think I would like to be like a desk manager. Realistically, would be like the next thing that I more of the front of the deal than the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do a ton of TOs, and you can go out there and talk and do everything you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides, and you actually go to Red River Gorge, so you go camping.
No. No. It was glamping. It was a Airbnb. Yeah. And it was really funny. Like we were going to go on this hike to see these waterfalls. And it was a 3 mile in, 3 mile out. And we kind of got a late start to the day anyway. So we timed it. We were like, oh, we can walk. Like it'll take like a little over an hour to get there. No. So we half like a half mile in, it had already been like 35 minutes. The terrain was rocky. He looked at me and he's like, do you want to go back? I was like, yeah, we can't be doing this. We're gonna get home at like 9 p.m. if we keep doing this. So yeah, we turned around and then we went to like a much easier trail that was paved that was definitely more worth it. I'm not outdoorsy.
Yeah. So,
No.
do you recommend the auto industry for women?
100%. Absolutely. I think it does take a certain type of person in general. Um, but yeah, if women want to get in the auto industry, I would 100% recommend it, giving it a try. But like, know that it's male dominated and you're just going to like have to just be assertive, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
All right. So do you know how many women sell at Oxmoor? Because I know you're the only one at Ford.
Yeah. I think I'm the only one. I don't even know if there's anyone. I don't think there's anyone at Hyundai. I don't think there's anyone at Toyota or Mazda or Christ. I might be the only girl sells. Because yeah, I don't see any other girls running around.
And you're going to be part of the 50 Club. Tell everybody what the 50
Oh yeah. Okay, so 50 Club is if you sell 50 cars over a 3-month period. So it's like averaging like 17 and a half cars a month or 17 to 18 cars a month. And hopefully I get to 50 Club in like the first 2 months. But I don't know, that might be a little ambitious. But that would be cool. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna hit it this quarter.
And what does that do for you? Just bragging rights?
No, no, well, I've never hit it, but you get a dinner. You get to go to a dinner, like Jeff Ruby's, and with all of the management team, and then whoever else is also in 50 Club. I think you get a bonus, and then you get to make your own schedule. So,
Stuff.
yeah,
Does Tim get to go too?
as far as I know,
So all of the management go.
well, I guess not all of them because someone has to stay and work the desk, but most of management will go. Yeah,
Awesome. That's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah. And they do that once every 3 months.
a quarter. Yeah, once every quarter.
Okay. So
So
sales. You love sales?
I love sales. Yes.
Good. All right. Any parting words?
um. Thank you so much for letting me do this with you and also helping me like regain my passion because I was lost. Not like really lost, but just like I didn't really have any kind of drive left after a little while. And now it's like I'm really excited to go to work every day.
Good. What do you feel made you lose your drive?
Um, it's hard to say. I think like even though it had been kind of a while since I got demoted from finance, I think just like that whole transition just knocked my confidence. And the at Hyundai, I loved Hyundai. I love selling Hyundais. But I think once, my people kind of left, I just I lost a lot of confidence in myself.
Yeah.
And so after that, and then like getting back into Ford with my people, because my old management team is a lot of my old management team is at Ford now. Um, it's great. It was great, but it was like I kind of like I need to find myself again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a manager say the other day, he was like, Kate's back. And I was like, yes, she's back.
Well, good. So yeah, you're always smiling when I see you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the rest of the week, we got 4 more days in the month. You got 18 and a half. How many will you finish with?
I better finish with 22. Because that is where our pay plan caps, and that has been my goal. So I got a little bit of work to do.
3.5 cars in 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
One a day.
Yeah.
Or sell 4 in 1 day.
It is possible. So yeah, we just gotta grind. I think I can get there. Do I have any appointments? I have one But then I also have a referral that I'm supposed to talk to later this evening. So
Okay.
yeah.
That one girl couldn't get her approved, I'd say, that I sent you.
No,
Yeah, I
I
know
know.
the backstory. So, and
Yeah.
Robert, no deal as well. He probably bought the other one.
No, I reached out to him today and he he hasn't gotten anything yet. He said, "Oh, I also saw this Explorer. Do you have any of those? Like the ST?" And I was like, "Yeah, we got them. And they have special financing." He's like, "Well, let me think on it." So,
Push him like, hey, the incentives end at the end of the month, which obviously they do.
they do.
And just sometimes that, like, he was always a shopper in the terms of like, he beat me up in the terms of when he bought his twin daughters a Beetle, and then after that he was just a big teddy bear. We just hit it off. His wife got a car, he got a car, his son got a car, his family members got cars. Like, it was insane. And we still talk.
Yeah.
When I was out there at Neil Huffman one day, they were like, "You got a guy out here named Robert." And I was like, "I don't expect anybody." And I walked out and his whole family was out there and they love me. We still text on Christmas, Easter, like happy Easter.
No, that's great.
So I still got probably about 20 customers that still reach out, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I know you were nervous, just like, what are we going to talk about? So how was it?
Oh, it was good.
It was pretty.
Did I do okay?
You did amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, just sitting there talk. But
Yeah.
but sincerely, thank you so much for coming on. More women need to get in the car sales. I've said that for a long, long time, and I still say it. Like, just get into it and try it at least.
Yeah, definitely. And then like, where is this going to be? Like the podcast?
It will be on Spotify. It will be on. My wife does it. Let me pull it up. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Spotify. It'll be on whatever this is. Like, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Oh, okay.
That's Ed Milet. So it'll be on Spotify, Apple, and one other thing. So yeah, I'll let you know where it's at too, and I'll send you a link and all that.
Okay. Sounds good.
It was an absolute pleasure. Beat the boys.
Yeah.
Get the 22 cars.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure.
100%. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening.
All right. You too.
All right.
Bye.